Good day, everyone. We are the Group 4 and we are about to tackle the case study 7 together with my group mates Dumalagan, Kayad, Samante, Dihamo, Delfino, and Iwikat. So, good day. I'm about to tackle about the background study of case 7. So, the case study focuses on the issue of gender discrimination in tourism industry. It specifically highlights the experience of Claudine De Castro Zalceta, a former stewardess with PAL. The case study provides a glimpse into the past practices in the tourism industry, particularly the discriminatory rules and regulations against female cabin crew member. This emphasizes the importance of gender diversity and inclusivity in the workplace. It highlights the efforts of unions and organizations like FAZAP, which stand for Attendants and Stewardess Association of Philippines, in advocating for equal rights and opportunities for all employees. The case study mentions the passage of the anti-discrimination based on various grounds, including gender. So, overall, the study aims to shed light on the past struggles faced by women in the tourism industry and to promote more equitable and inclusive work environment. It serves as a reminder of the importance of fighting for equal rights and challenging discriminatory practices.
So the aviation industry face challenges. So first is the gender discrimination. So the female employees face unfair policies such as forced resignation upon marriage and mandatory early retirement at 45 compared to men. So these policies were based on the assumption that women's family responsibilities such as marriage and motherhood would interfere their professional duties. So the next problem is gender-specific hiring standards. So physical appearance, height, weight, and gender-specific tasks restricted opportunities for women and reinforced stereotypes. So the problem focuses on hiring practices that prioritize physical attributes such as appearance and heights and weights and other specific traits, especially for female employees.
Conflict theory. Rooted in Marxist thought, conflict theory focuses on power dynamics and how different groups, including those based on genders, compete for resources and dominance. So it means hearing on gender discrimination and gender inequality is because of unequal distribution of power, where ang men ang dominant, yung women are submissive or weak. Example, men are typically in high paying roles while the woman is in low-paying roles. Liberal feminism focuses on achieving gender equality through legal and political reform. It emphasizes individual rights, equal opportunity, and the idea that the woman should have the same legal, economic, and social rights as men. This includes advocating for women's right to vote, access to education, workplace equality, and reproductive rights.
So let's talk about the analysis. The first issue revolves around gender discrimination, where female employees face unjust policies such as forced resignation upon marriage and mandatorily early retirement at 45, practices that were not equally applied on male employees. These policies underscore systematic biases that undervalue women's contribution and limit their career longevity. So this issue is about gender discrimination. Female employees were treated unfairly, like being forced to resign early at 45, or retiring early at 45, or being forced to resign when they got married. While male employees didn't face this unfair rule. These policies show unfair treatment, undervalue women's work, and limit their careers. Fixing this is important to ensure fairness and equality for everyone. The second problem pertains to gender specific hiring standards, which focus on physical appearance, height, weight, and other stereotypical criteria. These standards not only restricted women's opportunities but also reinforced traditional gender roles and societal expectation, such as criteria favored aesthetics over skills, further perpetuating inequities in the professional realm. The problem is about hiring rules based on physical appearance, their height, weight, and other stereotypes. These rules make it harder for women to get jobs and support outdated ideas about gender roles. Instead of focusing on skills, they prioritize looks, which lead to unfair treatment and equality. Both issues reflect on a broader challenge of breaking down institutionalized biases in the workplace. Addressing these problems requires a shift toward inclusivity, equality, and merit-based hiring practices. Such changes can pave the way for a more equitable environment where employees are valued for their skills and contribution regardless of their gender. So, these highlights the importance of addressing workplace biases by promoting inclusivity, equality, and merit-based hiring. It suggests that breaking these biases create a fairer environment where employees are valued for their skills and contribution regardless of their gender. So, I think that would be all for our analysis.
Solutions. So first is implement gender neutral policies. So ensuring equal retirement ages and removing restrictions based on marital status. And the second is strengthen anti-discrimination laws with strict enforcement and workplace monitoring for compliance. Third is conduct diversity training to address biases and promote inclusivity. So support women through mentorship programs and union-led advocacy for equitable rights.
Now let's talk about the results based on the given theories and solution. The first one is workplace equality. And under it are the equal retirement age and the gender neutral policies. So let's first talk about the equal retirement age. The case study highlights a significant shift in retirement policies, where the age for women was set for 45 and for men at 55. This has been transformed into a unified retirement age of 60 for all employees. By aligning the retirement ages, organizations can promote gender parity, demonstrating a strong commitment to fairness and acknowledging the invaluable contributions of women in the workplace. Next is the gender neutral policies. So it is essential to adopt gender neutral policies by removing restrictions based on marital status. Following the Supreme Court's ruling in favor of the FA named Claudine from PAL, has successfully allowed stewardesses to marry. This progressive approach ensures that all employees, regardless of their circumstances, have equal opportunities for career advancement and access to benefits. Second is empowering women in the workplace. And under it are the mentorship programs and union advocacy. Um, Mentorship programs, implementing mentorship initiatives can be a powerful tool for supporting women in their career journeys. These programs help participants navigate challenges, build confidence, and develop essential leadership skills. For example, now in the days, other airline industries and companies now accept women as a pilot. Next is union advocacy. By empowering unions to advocate for equitable policies, organizations can enhance women's capabilities to voice their needs.
This approach not only fosters a more inclusive workplace, but also ensures fair treatment in key areas such as promotions, wages, and working conditions. And lastly, promoting employee engagement and inclusivity. Support for LGBTQ plus and plus employees. Creating an inclusive environment that actively addresses biases and offers safe spaces for self expression is crucial. This commitment can help organizations attract and retain diverse talent, leading to improved overall performance. An inspiring example is the first Congresswoman Geraldine Roman, the first transgender member of the Philippines Congress, who embodies courage and leadership in advocating for diversity.
So, conclusion. The provided case study demonstrates significant progress towards gender and LGBTQ plus equality within the Philippine tourism and airline industries, legal advancements such as Anti-Discrimination Act of 2017, coupled with the advocacy efforts organizations like FASAP have yielded positive changes. However, the analysis also reveals the challenges persist, particularly in ensuring full inclusion of LGBTQ plus individuals in leadership positions. Like, ang case study nagpakita nga ang mga improvements, like, na para dapat nga magpadayon gihapon sila sa ilang pagpaningkamot nga kanang masiguro nga ang tanan nga kanang mga LGBTQ plus individuals nga may parihas nga kanang mga oportunidad like sa pag-uswag sa ilang mga karera, like mahimo sila nga kanang ma-represent sa mga leadership positions, like importante nga kanang madumduman ang ilang tanan nga mga kanang individuals nga bisan unsa nga ilang sexual orientation o gender identity nila, like na sila katungod nga kanang makabot ang ilang mga pangarap, like makatabang sila sa ilahang kanang pag-uswag sa komunidad sa nasod, like kanang wala pa gihapon kanang ma-represent ang mga LGBTQ plus individuals nga ang sa taas nga posisyon like sa industry, like sa ato pa gamay ra kaayo ang mga LGBTQ plus individuals nga kanang nagdumala sa kanang nagapanguna sa ilaha, like dagko sa mga dagko nga hotel, airlines or mga tourism companies, like ang mga LGBTQ plus individuals mahimo nga kanang mahimo nga kanang nakuan sila sa pag-discriminate or discrimination, like tungod sa kanang ilang sexual orientation, like sa ilang gender identity, like mahimo nga wala sila mahatagi og chance nga kanang makuan sila sa oportunidad ba, like para muuswag sa ilang karera, like mahimo nga kanang ma-reject sila sa leadership roles nila, like ang kanang kakulang sa ilahang kanang support mga ngana, like gikan sa mga organisasyon, like kanang like sa ila kanang mahimo nga kanang nagbuo na sa ni, like mahimo nga kanang sa ilang position ba nga ana, like kanang sa nagduol sila sa mga judgment mga ana, like kanang nag-judge sila sa uban mga ana, like kanang halimbawa kanang dili manggod sila nagapanguna kay mga guy ba sila mga ana, like they cannot lead because they are a guy mga ngana jud, like wala man jud sila mahatagi og chance kay mga transgender baya sila, like they weren't given a chance because they are transgender, like lisod sa ilaha ba, like mo kuan sa ilahang karera gani, like kanang iba manggod sila kay mga guy baya sila mga like it is a difficult to advance in your career because they are a different yan. Thank you. So recommendations. So, recommendation 1, strengthening enforcement of anti-discrimination laws. Robust enforcement mechanisms are crucial to ensure that anti-discrimination laws are effectively implemented and violations are swiftly addressed. This includes providing accessible channels for reporting discrimination and ensuring fair and impartial investigation. So, like kanang recommendation is kanang kusog ang pagtuman like sa ilang balaod like na kanang balaod like sa diskriminasyon like importante jud kaayo nga magbuhat ta og balaod like kay para kanang masiguro nato nga ang tanan kay kanang mutuman like kinahanglan patas jud ug walay kanang gipalabi ana. So, recommendation to fostering inclusive workplace cultures. Creating a truly inclusive workplace culture requires more than just legal compliance. Organizations should invest in diversity and inclusion training programs for all employees to foster understanding, respect, and a sense of belonging for everyone. Like fostering inclusive workplace culture, like kanang kinahanglan jud nga ang pagbuhat og inclusive workplace dili lang jud basta kay kanang dili lang jud basta-basta like kanang sa pagsunod sa balaod like kinahanglan jud kanang mag-invest ang mga kumpanya sa mga trainings programs like kinahanglan jud na nila like para sa tanang empleyado aron ilang masabtan o i-respect jud nila ang tanan. Thank you.